Yeah. Josh Hawley thinks you need to stop watching porn. No, dead ass. Run a clip.
No, he does.
Okay. Josh Hawley thinks that you need to be a better man and not watch porn. Here we go.
What's a man to you? Paint a picture.
What's a man? Well, a man is a father, a man is a husband, a man is somebody who takes responsibility. As conservatives, we've got to call men back to responsibility. We've got to say that spending your time not working, and we have more and more men who are not working, spending your time on video games, spending your time watching porn online while doing nothing is not good for you, your family, or this country.
So a viewer's watching this and they're thinking, really? What the liberals are doing are going to push me to watch Pornhub more or play Donkey Kong more? Do you mean that literally?
Well, what I mean literally is that I think the liberal attack, the left-wing attack on manhood says to men, you're part of the problem. It says that your masculinity is inherently problematic. It's inherently oppressive.
Generally,
so
I just got to. We got to put it on the record. We go ahead, Rebecca.
Okay, he said, "Look, I want the men to definitely have this conversation because he's speaking directly to you guys. But if men not working, men playing video games, and men watching porn is a direct attack on their masculinity. That's what he said. And it's." He's basically speaking to this idea of the working American, the working white man. And the thing is, they will say this in public, but in private, they will have sex workers in hotel rooms. They will pay for abortion. They will be with the opposite sex, although claiming to be straight or whatever. And they're the ones who sit in front of the television all day playing video games, or they're the ones who hold on to these seats and not work. They're the ones who own these companies and don't do anything. So when I hear these conversations, especially coming from a pretty faced man like this. Like this man has he has a face. Like he has a face. Like
it's very punchable.
Well, that man did the punching gesture, but no, he has a good face, but it gives me, I do not work when I'm at home, for real. I play video games
a day in his life.
And I do constantly watch porn. He's giving me that. He's giving me that for sure. But who are me to judge? And who is this man to judge and say that is the situation? A lot of these things are working. In 2021, playing video games actually makes you money on the internet. And that's considered a job. Actually, porn can be a job.
I'm showing girl. My OnlyFans blowing the hell up, making money. Let me stop playing. No, it's not. I get that one. Yeah, be free.
Listen.
I'll be on only.
Somebody who a man is. Better get on somewhere.
Well, no, because Rebecca,
who a man is, because I do all these things and I still work hard and do all the shit that I need to do and get done every goddamn day. So you ain't gonna tell me that I can't watch my porn and play my video games, you butt sucker. Get the hell out of here. Get away from me. You Satan. Like a twink yourself. Be on there.
God damn, Tunde, you talk a lot.
Yeah.
Listen.
It is. No, it totally is.
Tunde, that last part, who did you compare? Because there is an overlap there. Say that last part again.
Yes, it's basically just a Jordan Peterson thing where basically you're just telling people to just do just normal stuff. Clean your room,
like get up and make your bed,
your shirt. It's like all right, and then people like idolize these people for saying very just basic things.
And so Rebecca, that ties directly to what you started off with. That this is talking directly to that, how you said it perfectly, and I can't rephrase it, but like that white male grievance, like he's speaking directly to his demographic and he's using that same language. That ain't no revelation. Listen, if the best y'all got, if the best this square-jawed kin got from the Republican conservative white movement supremacy is to tell y'all dudes to stop watching porn. Yeah, no, white replacement theory, might be real. Maybe y'all do. Maybe they got a huge problem, because if getting up and making your bed is the best advice y'all can give right now, then y'all got some serious problems over there.
But Ben, the fact that you're just focusing on, you really got a problem with them telling y'all not to watch porn. That's an issue for you. But they also said people that are not. Look,
did I say? I didn't even say.
But they
porn.
also said not work, and they also said those who are playing video games. Ben is like, I can't relate to these other things, but porn.
Listen,
porn, you will not take that away from me.
I don't.
That's my escape. Goddamn it! If I'm gonna watch anything else, I'm gonna watch porn. I don't watch all the Pornhub and wait for Pornhub 2 to come out.
You done ran the whole thing out. You done ran. There's no more internet left for porn on us. We're all out of porn, so we do need another fresh base. I wasn't trying to be specific to the porn thing. It's like all the way around the board, but
he said
I want to say this though. I want to say this.
You all got an explaining now.
Listen, no, not at all. Let me tell you something. If it's a choice between us watching, selling, and distributing porn or going to war, come on, give me all the sex workers. Let's do. I ain't got no problem with that. Hell no. Let's put it out there and let's do it. I'm saying these monsters out here, the best they got is all this little juvenile stuff, which is stop playing video games. That's y'all master strategy to take over the world, to stop jacking off? Come, okay. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Ben.
Oh, and they don't want weed either. Run the clip. Charlie Kirk, Lil Charlie.
Oh, hell no. Now you...
Lil Charlie Kirk. Look, now you done said
because
something.
We live in an abundant society. We live in a place where you could have literally weed delivered to your front door. It's like, what? And somehow, that's liberty. No, that's actually slavery.
I'm a very proud conservative, but so what would be the exact issue with full legalization of marijuana?
Everything from it's a false promise of liberty. First of all, it makes the places that you live unenjoyable for almost all people. Denver, Vegas, Los Angeles, San Francisco. When weed is legalized, it becomes a messier, dirtier, just objectively unpleasant place to live. Well, if we really believe in limited government, then why are we outlawing weed? This is a libertarian argument, right? We should make stances very clearly of what is virtuous and what is good. Now, do you want to have a conversation around locking somebody up for 20 years because they have weed? Like, that's a totally separate conversation. But there are more young people going into the ICU that are using weed than ever before in Colorado and in Denver. As weed gets legalized, does crime go up? And the answer is yes. Crime does go up. People are trying to figure out the driving under the influence thing. I think it's this false sense of liberty where we as conservatives think like, yeah, we're going to be more free because we deregulate this one thing. I think weed is really bad for people. I think weed makes you lazier. I think that it makes you a less whole human being. Now, medically, maybe it could work.
Show me the proof, Shawty.
Because snorting crack cocaine is so much better. I will not. And that's the thing. His conversation is bringing up old stuff that's not true. We've already debunked that, my guy. And so many places are starting to decriminalize it, legalize it. And here's my thing. And that's so of course, we are so behind on the ball here in Atlanta, but places are starting to realize that it's not what you think it is. Getting up and driving drunk is more of an issue. Snorting a line before you get up and you talk about weed being an issue.
Come on, bro.
That's more of an issue. I need you to understand, taking fentanyl and all of that. It's an issue.
Hello.
You guys are discussing how this is happening, but I need you to get the numbers. And while you're getting the numbers, I also need you to talk about how something so petty could have somebody in jail while you were the leader, had a bus full of people on January 6th at that domestic terrorist attack over there at the Capitol. And you
30 buses.
80 buses.
80 buses.
80 buses, my God, today, tomorrow, and forevermore. You did that. You did it on January 6th, and they have yet to snatch you up after committing such a crime against your country. You talking about weed? It's so funny. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh man, weed is good.
Weed is here from the earth. God put that here for us. Okay?
But even if he would never know what to do. Even with and they smoking weed out of white paper, rolling it out of, that's how they doing it. But even if when it comes to weed, he would never. It's like You're talking about it. You're putting out a false information. You know, this video needs to be flagged for false information about weed and how people are going to ICU because of weed or whatever the case may be. When weed can actually be medicinal. Never heard of cocaine crack to be medicinal.
Rebecca, you killing me over here.
Crack is whack.
Can I insert one thing?
Y'all see what the name of the tour is? Exposing Critical Racism Tour.
Lord.
Can I? Well, on the racism part, can I insert one thing?
Go ahead, David. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know, Ben, you were tying this into the laziness and how it's not good for you, and it makes you, incomplete and all that. What I heard, because this is the first time I heard this last night, was the dog whistles. Him tying in the beginning how weed makes your neighborhood dirty or messy. And
I bet you my neighborhood is cleaner than yours, Charlie Kirk.
Meanwhile, white people are the ones profiting as it gets legalized.
Come on, David.
Come on,
David.
Come on, man. Preach.
Today, let's go.
Or James. I'm just saying, like,
David.
Like, there's the laziness factor, but I heard that, like, while you know that his viewers are smoking weed, he's trying to make it look publicly like it's a black infused issue or black and brown infused issue that is bad for America and destroying America.